game froze and turned off the recording. So.
But yeah, as you were saying about the whole
Yeah,
haunted house.
It was just, when the guy passed away, it was real sad 'cause I wasn't able to go to his funeral or anything. And I knew him for the 4 years. I worked with him putting the haunted house together, working during the open hours, scaring people, then tearing down. He was a good guy, nice guy, retired English teacher. And other than that, I mean, we didn't really get paid until the end of, like, if you helped put it together, starred in it, scared people and stuff, and then helped tear down, you didn't get a check till the end of all that was done. But that was a nice little check, that helped out. But I had my own job. I had my main job. That was just a side job where it didn't start till Thursday, and we would end like at 10, 9 or 10, and then Friday and Saturday we were open to like midnight or whenever we stopped bringing people. And I think one night we had like 20,000 people come in.
Jeez, that's crazy.
And I think at that point we didn't get done to like 3 in the morning because they just kept coming.
Wow.
And the nice thing was too, we got fed dinner at at the end of each night, so that was a plus.
Is that something that you would do again, like if you had the opportunity?
The opportunity, yeah, I would. It just, if I did, it would be when the kids got a little bit older, and then they could come out and see it and everything.
So, I mean, like, it's something that you would definitely, like, do, though.
Yes, I would definitely do it again. It all depends where. I mean, it was just some random farmer. He uses the fields just like normal for crops and everything, that does these little mazes and stuff. I mean, I would love to open my own. I think that'd be fun. I mean, it'd probably be cheesy and stuff. I mean, I took Harley to one year, and she's terrified of clowns and midgets. And there was a clown midget that really scared her. At that point, I didn't know what to do because I didn't know if I could legally punt
like
a little person. I didn't know if that would be considered child abuse or not, so I had to watch out for that one.
Probably not, but it probably wouldn't look good, honestly.
No, probably not at all. Other than that, I would love to do it again, or at least get my kids into doing it so they can do it when they get older. I think my oldest one had fun. We took her and the other babies to Walmart, and I put on some mask, and it scared the little ones, but then my oldest one started putting them on and trying to scare people. I think she might try to take in after it. You got it?
It's always... I went to one a couple years ago, like a long time ago. Probably when I was like, I don't know, like 8 or 9. And I don't hate clowns, but at that time I did hate clowns. Like, even if I went to the circus, clowns just were not my thing.
Oh.
And
I think there are a lot of people's things. I know they're supposed to bring children joy and everything, but that just never seemed like it was the case.
No, not at all. Like, I physically and mentally got scarred for life by a clown at the circus. Like, it like, I don't know, it's something about, yes, it's a person, but like, I think it's the face paint that like throws a lot of people off.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
You gotta look at it too. The last time we had an issue with an actual clown, it was John Wayne Gracie, and he was killing little boys and eating them. Well, maybe I don't think he was eating them. He was killing them and burying them under his house. Yeah. I can
Yeah,
see why
yeah,
people
true. I
don't like
mean,
clowns.
and then I mean, every Halloween or like every year around this time, you get those weirdos that want to like dress up as clowns and start luring children into like forests and like I think a lot of the videos that you see on YouTube though, I think a lot of those are like
Staged.
planned out. Yeah, they're like staged. But then like some of them, I don't know, they feel genuine, like they're real. But a lot of them I feel like are really, really like super staged.
You remember when that whole epidemic came out where people said they were finding clowns in random areas with like knives and stuff and everything and chasing people? I kind of feel like
Yeah,
some of that was staged a lot. But there was one video I saw, a guy, I guess he had an abandoned house or maybe he was moving into it, and he went in and heard a weird noise. And he went into the house, and there, one of the guys was dressed up as a clown, and he actually, the guy who went in to find out what the noise was, had a gun and shot at him. So I
I do
think that
remember
one
seeing
wasn't
that
staged.
video.
I kind of have
Yeah,
that one felt more real.
yeah.
But speaking of John Wayne Gracie, the clown, the guy who dressed as a clown and killed people, did you know his house is for sale?
Seriously?
Yep, it's going for almost 500,000.
That's ridiculous. Who the hell? I'm sorry, but who the hell wants to live in a murderer's house?
I have no idea, dude. I
That's
have
that's
no
just
idea.
weird. That's disgusting. Like, I mean, yeah, things have probably been cleaned out and cleared out, but like that's gotta be like super haunted. Like,
Well, I know some people get interested into serial killers, you know, like because they get interested like the little quirks or like what made them do this and stuff. Because not like they're gonna go do it, but it just like I can't believe that person thought that way. Stuff like we like Charles Manson, and I thought it was weird out when I was living out here, and I thought it was fake news because around that time we had a bunch of celebrities dying, and you couldn't tell if it was real or fake. And all of a sudden, yeah, Charles Manson died, and well, that kind of surprised a lot of people. But that guy was never gonna get bail, no matter how much he proved to the world he had really lost it.
yeah, honestly. I
I don't know.
mean,
I don't know who would buy the house. I mean, but you know, I was looking up a map and it was showing all 50 states and how many haunted houses in there, you know, are in each state. And I kind of feel really bad for Ohio because out of all of them, it's got the highest amount of haunted houses at 111 haunted houses. And I kind of feel like they're not doing okay.
Ohio is it's a really weird state. I've never been there personally, but like some of the stuff that people just like say about Ohio.
Texas has
Uh,
88, but I can kind
I
of see
feel
that. I
like
mean, we do have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre here, so with
I
what that
feel
movie
like
was based off.
Florida would be like the biggest state for it, with like all the voodoo and like weirdos down there and crocodiles and
I
people just letting weird
I wouldn't
stuff go
feel
about.
like Florida. I feel Louisiana would be because they're more into voodoo and everything. Florida is, you know.
True.
I
Aren't
mean, don't get me
parts of
wrong.
like
I
the
want to go
deep?
down to Louisiana. I'd like to go to Mardi Gras at least once, see what all the hype is. But
I don't think there is any hype around it, honestly.
probably not. But I heard there's a lot of scary stories from there, so it'd be kind of interesting to go there and see them and check them out.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I really want to do like haunted houses. Like, okay, so not haunted houses, but there's this one particular road. Okay. For most of you that don't know, I live in Iowa. Okay, not much to do here, but like it's like an hour or two away. It's in Nebraska somewhere, and there's a gravel road. You go there at night. I guess if you drive down that road, your car stops, lights turn off, and you're just on this pitch-ass dark gravel road. There's like an entity of some sort out there, or entities of some sort that's out there, that they said back in like the 1900s when they used to hang people, or there's girls or something, witches, yeah, there we go. Witches back in that day when they used to, like, hang people and burn people for being witches. Apparently out there in that area, there was allegedly a hanging of some girls that were sought out to be witches. And I guess late at night when you travel down that road, weird shit happens. Your car malfunctions, cell phone batteries go dead. Yeah, just weird shit. You can hear blood-curdling screams from the cornfields. So I don't know if it's like a folk tale or if it's like an actual true thing, but I kind of want to check it out.
Now there's another one. I think it was in New York, but I saw one or reading about one where if you went into his tunnel, like your car would stop for a little bit and then it would start back up, but then once you left the tunnel, there'd be hand marks, little kids' hand marks all up and down your car and stuff. And I like that. That kind of seemed kind of creepy to me, to be honest.
That's a little creepy. Like, I could probably handle blood-curdling screams and my car stopping, but like if I see handprints on my car, I'm out. I'm out. Like, there is nothing stopping me. I will drive like 1,000,000 miles per hour through that intersection or that tunnel.
Right. Now, Jeepers Creepers is actually based off. I can't remember who, but the people who came forth and talked about Jeepers Creepers is actually based off a real person that actually had a giant vehicle like that and would chase people off the roads. And there was an interview on some of the people that had run into him.
That's weird.
That was kind of interesting.
But, so, I mean, if it's a true thing, why the hell did they make it like a bat-like creature then?
It's horror stuff. It's just gonna do it to scare things,
True.
It's just like when you watch something about like wildlife, like if you see something that talks about wild animals, and it's like this is based on a true story, not all of it's gonna be real.
Yeah.
It just really all depends. I mean, the Texas Chainsaw is based off a guy out here that would. I think he maybe killed 1 or 2 girls. I don't think he did it very many. But then he would dig up bodies and he'd make like lampshade and aprons and couch covers out of them. And he was really obsessed with his mom. I know they found out about that and they arrested him. I think he gave him some care. I know that was based off of actual fact.
I think people like that are weird.
Well, yeah.
Like, what goes through your head to just, do things like that?
The people messed up. I mean, like I said, he grew up with his mom. I don't think she really let him out around other people very often and stuff, or whatever. But he made sure that he was very dependent on her, and I think that messed up his head,
Yeah. I feel sorry for those kids there's a lot of kids there like that, though, that, they don't get the luxury of going outside or, interacting with the real world, and then once they get out in the real world, they just go batshit crazy.
Yeah.
They're either hopped up on freaking so many drugs, or they just, they turn 18 or 21, and they're like, oh, they get into the wrong crowd, and then people are like, hey, you can own a gun? Oh, awesome. And then, they just start blasting on people for no apparent reason.
Yeah, that's pretty sad.
People get into the wrong crowds for no reason, and it's sad, and if you need people to talk to, there's definitely a lot of helpful things out there to talk to. Just talk to anybody. I'm pretty sure anybody except for the wrong type of crowd will be able to help you out. You gotta differentiate. I screwed that word up. I mispronounced it, but I knew what I was trying to say. between good and bad people. There's a lot
Right.
of good. There's a lot of bad people. If you don't want to talk to people and you know you're more of a shut-in, and you just want to still talk to somebody, you talk to the freaking suicide line hotline. I mean, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I know it's for suicide-related issues, but I'm pretty sure those people are trained to have other things. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's other hotlines out there, but that's like the biggest one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're trained in all fields to, besides just suicide.
What is
I'm
another
pretty sure
place?
they're trained in...
I would like to go to the Skinwalker Ranch. I think that'd be interesting to go to.
What is that? I think
It's in
you told me
Arizona.
about this, but...
Well, Skinwalkers is kind of like a Native American thing, no words.
Oh, okay, yep,
Their version of a witch where they
never
can
mind.
disguise themselves as other animals.
Yep,
And
never
I was
mind.
watching a few videos, and there's some of these people that live by there. And one kid took a video of it. He heard sound outside, went out, and he videotaped it. Also, you hear this blood-curdling scream of like a creature that was like really like I don't know, like it don't. It takes a lot for like my hair to stand on end and get goosebumps. But like I heard that, I was like, man, that sounded real.
Yeah.
And there's been a lot of sightings. It's not just the skinwalkers. People have said they've seen UFOs fly over and stuff. There's a lot of stuff behind it. And, when you get a lot of stuff like that, it kind of makes it hard not to believe that there's actually that there's nothing going on, If you're getting that many sightings of certain stuff and everything in one area, it has to be somewhat true. Because there's not going to be... I mean, how are you going to get this many people coming up with it,
Yeah,
It's just like...
true. But
There's
I
got to
mean,
be some sort
there's
of truth
so
behind it.
many... There's so many stories. I mean, I'm not saying that those stories aren't true, but I mean, you gotta really look at like all of the stories. I mean, a lot of people don't believe people when it comes to things like that,
Yeah.
And then you start bringing out a bunch of other witnesses, and people are like, oh, well, maybe we should take it a little bit more serious. And then you got 5, 6, 7, 8 to 1,000 people are like, hey, this shit's really going down. So, can we get some people to, like, investigate on this?
Right? I would like to, like, go out and do some of that stuff. That should be our next
So, guys, I think with that being said, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap this up here. Before we leave, I just want to say thank you to everybody that is stuck with us through the whole name change thing. I know it was hard to spell our name at the beginning. We kind of tried to switch it to something that was a little bit easier, and hopefully it's a little easier for everybody. And if we recommend it to friends, family, colleagues, co-workers, hopefully they can find it, and we'll go from there. But like always, just remember to like, comment, rate, subscribe, do whatever you gotta do. Share the video to Facebook, share it to Instagram, Twitter, MySpace if people still use that, LinkedIn, I don't care, just share it everywhere. But yeah.
Can never have enough. So. Alright, well thank you guys, and we will see you on October 31st for horror.